Hello, everybody. The Team D1990 here. Welcome to our Week 3 predictions for the NFL. In case you guys are wondering, the score as of right now is me 17, Alex 16. I am looking to keep that lead, so Alex will have to wear an RG3 jersey. Or maybe for Christmas, if I get a Kirk Cousins jersey.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you definitely got a Kirk Cousins jersey of all people.
Nah, I may get a Redskins jersey though, and it's gonna be real good. All right, so let's get to Week 3, getting off to our two favorite teams. The Washington Redskins at the New York Giants on Thursday Night Football. Now, if you guys remember, the last year after Kirk Cousins played well, he played the Giants and got beat pretty badly. What was the score of that game?
45-14.
Something like that. I don't care. Okay, I care. But I have not yet made my decision on this, so I'm going to let Alex go and pick the Giants and go on this 30-minute rant on how the Giants are going to beat the Redskins because it's the Redskins and you got Kirk Cousins at quarterback and they're about to bounce back from their two blown losses to the Falcons and to the freaking Cowboys. So, go ahead.
Well, you basically said everything for me, so I'm going to go now.
Can't you just make fun of Kirk Cousins a little bit?
Okay. Kirk Cousins sucks. He throws too many interceptions.
So he's picking. Are you picking the Giants?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Are you going to go with the Redskins for a third week in a row?
Oh man. Every game I gotta admit, every game I've gone with them, they have played decent. But I'm not sure. I probably will end up going with the Giants. I'm going with the Giants to win by like a field goal, maybe a game-winning field goal at the end. I think it'll be a pretty good game to watch. I don't think it'll be like last year where it's like 45-14 and Kirk Cousins goes from freaking amazing game to throwing 4 interceptions and making me just think, oh God, okay, here we go again. Okay, the next game to watch is Cincinnati and Baltimore. Oh my God, can you believe the Baltimore Ravens? Can you honestly believe the Baltimore Ravens right now?
But I really don't think they're going to win with the way they've been playing. I think the Bengals will start out 3-0.
Didn't they start out 3-0 last year? I think they did because then they played New England and they got beat pretty badly. I think I remember that because that was like my first commentary I did. Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals as well just because the Ravens, good Lord, the team I was picking to win the division just lost to the Raiders.
Hey, what are you doing discounting the Raiders, boy?
Not discounting them. I'm calling them the Raiders, and they're not there yet. I was like, the Raiders have a lot of potential, and I said this on the last video. They have a lot of potential in 4 to 5 years, not in week 2 of the regular season. The unfortunate part is I was wrong, and the Raiders beat the Ravens in week 2 of the regular season. So, yeah, I've been going at my fill all the time now about the Raiders. I've constantly said that about them, So I'm going with the Bengals to win. The Saints and the Panthers.
The Saints look absolutely horrible. I'm picking the Panthers.
Me too.
Whose defense will shut down yet again another team.
Oakland and Cleveland, boy.
If Johnny Manziel was starting, this would be a tough decision, but since Josh McCown has been named starter, I'm picking Oakland.
Me too. I'm starting with Oakland. I'm going with Oakland.
2 wins before they reach 10 losses.
I know. I'm in for Amari Cooper, who apparently right now is the 4th best wide receiver statistically. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think the Raiders have a bright future. Derek Carr is no scrub. He's a pretty decent quarterback that could get you through the season. without completely embarrassing yourselves. So I'm going with the Raiders. I think the Raiders start out 2-1. Atlanta and Dallas. Falcons.
Yeah. 1, Cowboys don't have a quarterback. 2, Terrence Williams is their number 1 receiver.
He's hurt too?
No, I said Terrence Williams is their number 1 receiver.
Oh, I thought you said Terrence Williams is hurt, and they're okay. All right, bro. I would have been going throwing a celebration right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons too.
If the Falcons lose,
After they beat the Giants last week, you'll be like, I'm done. I'm done. I think like the Falcons officially hate the Giants is the first thing that'll come into your mind. Like, you have no problem beat the Giants, but you can't beat Brandon Weeden and Terrence Williams. Tampa Bay and Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, I'm going with Houston too.
2. I didn't say I was big.
Oh, I thought you said Houston. I'm going with Houston.
Houston's
You know what?
2.
I am.
Tampa Bay, James Winston's coming off a great performance. You know what? Let's go Tampa Bay, famous James boy.
I'm going with Houston. Even though they don't really have a quarterback, I think that defense could hold them. I mean, I know that it's been a struggle so far, but I think they get back on track here.
Okay.
San Diego and Minnesota.
San Diego, Minnesota. That's a tough matchup. San Diego coming off a loss. Minnesota coming off a win in their home opener. I think Minnesota can carry that momentum and will win next week.
I'm going with Minnesota as well. I think that the loss to San Diego last week will do damage to them this week because they're going into Minnesota, which they just won their home opener, which is pretty good for them. I'm happy for Minnesota because that team needs some kind of spark because they just have not really had it. Jacksonville and New England.
Jacksonville, they looked good last week against the Dolphins. Pulled out a win. New England, they got off to a fast start, and then they almost blew their 20-something point lead.
They almost did.
Yes, they almost did.
And to me, if they didn't get that field goal at the end, I think Tyrod Taylor could have drove down and scored a touchdown. Because the Bills had all the momentum.
For this game, upset city, Jacksonville Jaguars, boy. Oh well, just kidding.
I was like, oh my god, I think he completely forgot about the competition we're having, and he's betting his money on Jacksonville. Oh my lord.
I'm picking the Patriots.
Yeah, me too. Philly and the Jets, man. Look at the Jets. Good lord. The Jets look pretty dangerous.
The Jets' defense is filthy.
It is filthy. Unbelievable, man. I'm going with the Jets. I have to, because Philly's offense...
Philadelphia's done nothing.
I just don't know what they're doing with DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray, he's running out of the shotgun, and he's a north to south runner, and they're having to run east to west. It just doesn't make any sense. But Chip Kelly's...
11 total yards in the season.
Yo, Chip Kelly's getting fired after this season. I'm telling you that right now. Like, he will be done. Because like, everything is gone in Philly. Because Chip Kelly had to have it his way. And it's just not working out. So, Pittsburgh and St. Louis next. I'm going with the Steelers.
I am also going with the Steelers.
Because the Rams, it looks like that win in St. Louis was more about the Seahawks losing than the Rams coming out with a win. Because in Washington last week, they looked straight awful until, like, the beginning of the third quarter, and then after Nick Foles threw that touchdown pass, they looked like they did in the first 2 quarters. So I'm going with the Steelers. Who, by the way, apparently can't make an extra point because they went for a bunch of 2-point conversions, and then they went for an extra point and missed it last week. So
I don't know what happened to Josh Scobie. He's like a Jaguars legend, and he can trade the Steelers, and he can't make anything.
Didn't he make that field goal that beat the Giants last year?
Excuse me.
Oh man.
We are not talking about the past. We're talking about
Now
2015, week 3.
it's all right.
Not 2014.
It's all right. It's all right. You guys are done anyway. All right. Oh my lord, Indianapolis and Tennessee.
Indy, they're 0-2. They're not looking good. Tennessee, they looked good week 1, but they not so much week 2. I think it's Tennessee's home opener. Mariota's first home game. Let's go, Mariota.
I'm going Mariota too. I think Indianapolis just holy crap, what a horrible season this has been so far for him. 2 games in, and he looks like freaking Rex Grossman. It's unbelievable how bad he's looking. So I'm going with Tennessee to come out and start their season out 2-1. That AFC South is not looking good for Indianapolis right now.
Who would have thought Titans in first place?
Nobody. I mean, this is a team that had a worse record than the Jaguars last year. But see, I think the Jaguars would have better luck if Dante Fowler didn't get hurt. Because Blake Bortles is a decent quarterback.
Like, literally, they as soon as Fowler came up onto the stage after they drafted him, he tore his ACL.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
All right.
San Francisco and Arizona.
Arizona
Yeah.
is absolutely insane.
It's disgusting, man. They look so
Yeah,
disgusting right now.
San Francisco.
They look the
not
complete
so much.
opposite.
Their offense basically relies on Carlos Hyde running for like 130 yards a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen against Arizona.
I'm going with the Cardinals. Start out their season 3-0. They are obviously my division pick.
Arizona, other than your friend up in Green Bay there, I think Arizona's a team to beat this conference.
I think they are. They're like their problem last year was
They didn't have a quarterback.
Carson Palmer got hurt, and then their second quarter, then Drew Stanton got hurt, and they had to put in what's his face, Ryan Lindley. And remember we commentated that game?
Yes,
Oh my lord, that was awful.
That was like the sloppiest game of football I have ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. Ryan Lindley, like he went like freaking 5 games without throwing a touchdown pass and threw like 8 interceptions in the process. Buffalo and Miami.
You know, Buffalo, dude, if you that stadium was lit. It was lit last week. And Rex Ryan has instilled gave the fans a reason to believe again. Now they're all hyped. I think they can get it done against the Miami team who has not looked good at all.
Yeah, I think the Buffalo Bills definitely have a better defense than the Dolphins. Obviously last week they ran into Tom Brady, a pissed off Tom Brady, to keep in mind that like how can you sit there and about to suspend me, and he's about to do that to every team that he beats this year. So he ran into Tom Brady. I think Buffalo gets back on track here with their defense. They didn't look horrid. I mean, it was just, they run into Tom Brady, and that's what happens. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think they get back on track in Miami. They beat Miami, and they start out their season 2-1, and the Buffalo Bills are being considered for the playoffs. Rex Ryan is completely given that city, which I have some of the most loyal fans because the fact that they've stuck with that team through the horrid seasons where they would come in last place. I mean that's something that I mean I mean nobody would have thought that this team could be that amazing at defense this year. I mean I wasn't expecting them to be this solid. I mean I know they had a solid defense. They look freaking amazing right now. So I think they get back on track with that suspect Miami offense. And I think Miami struggles against Buffalo.
All right. Next.
Is this the game of the week, Chicago and Seattle?
Oh, yeah. Cam Chancellor ended it by just say, oh, good.
Okay, all right. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think obviously Cam Chancellor ending that holdout. I mean, that's big for the Seahawks because they have not looked good over the past 2 weeks. On defense, they've just gotten eaten alive, especially by Nick Foles and the Rams, and then obviously by that bad man up in Green Bay. And Alex thinks he's my man crush, which he probably is, but huh?
I think they win their home opener.
I think they're gonna win against the Bears. The Bears look better than I thought, to be completely honest with you. I mean, I'm kind of
last week after Jimmy Clausen came in and they didn't score a point, they looked good.
I'm not, but I mean, their defense doesn't look bad. I mean, as awful as I'm saying, I'm thinking, God Lord, like even if they brought in like, John Fox, I mean, like I was expecting it to be like a year process for them to get that defense back on track. They look decent and better than what I was expecting. But you know what? I mean, they ran into the Steelers last week. Steelers kind of tore them apart, but I mean, that.
Steelers played the 49ers.
Oh, not the Steelers. Who?
Cardinals.
The Cardinals. Yeah, I knew they gave up like 40-something points, but I mean, they ran into the Cardinals last week, but you know what? I mean, it happens. Those kind of games are gonna happen. So I'm not gonna condemn them a lot, but whatever. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks to come out though.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think Cam Chancellor, that's been their missing piece to that defense. Because they're just not the same without it. They need that hard hitter. Okay.
Okay. Next.
Sunday Night Football, Broncos Lions.
The Lions. What has happened to them? They have not looked good at all. They had a 21-3 lead in San Diego and gave up 30 unanswered. And they basically are no-shows against Minnesota. I don't see one reason for me to pick them in this game. I think Denver wins.
Yeah, I'm going Denver too. The Lions, I have no idea what happened to them. Like that team that I was considering for the wild card is not looking very good right now. And I mean, I just don't know what the hell happened to the Lions right now. Like they just don't look good, and I'm kind of disappointed. But whatever happens, those kind of things happen. But all right,
okay.
Now we go to Monday Night Football.
For your favorite football player of all time.
Green Bay and Kansas City.
I'm going with the Packers. How about you?
Do I even have to explain why do I have to pick? You know who I'm going with anyway. I have to go with the Packers because he's my man crush and he's Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I'm going with Green Bay as well. Because he is the best quarterback in football. Even though right now I'm quoted in saying that Tom Brady is playing better than Aaron Rodgers right now. Please do not take that into context as I'm saying that Aaron Rodgers is not better than Tom Brady because Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady. Had to be said. Okay.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
Alright. I'm gone too. Bye. We will update you on the scores for next week. Peace.